I have finally recovered from that story. The saddest story in gaming. Did you sleep well? No messages for you yet, I'm afraid. We'll hold any messages that come for you here, so please don't hesitate to take a stroll outside. I'm sure you'd like to forget the horrors of the battlefield. Oh, by the way, feel free to use any of the items you find here. They are compliments of the house. Try to explain the RPG loot all the buildings mechanic. Yes, we always hide random items in pots for our customers to find as they see fit. Magic engines are so useful. I don't know how we ever did without them. They were incredibly rare just 30 years ago. She sure is thinking. The Central Station Square. I was just at the station, but the monorail and taxis are all stopped. How am I supposed to get to the Great Gate? I see a path up here? Nope. Maybe later. Hey there, what do you think? Isn't she a beauty? A real car running on a magic engine. Alright. This war has cut drastically into our clientele. Hopefully we'll have our old bustling city back before long. I think I've been here before. Hello? Oh, it's just a lamp. This is the boarding area for magic taxis. Unfortunately, it's out of service at this time due to orders from above. I'm not entirely sure where to go next. There's not really an indicator saying where the next story thing is. The industrial area that sprawls below is the crown symbol of the magic industrial revolution. The people who live here make the lavish lifestyle of Ura possible. How very self-congratulatory of you. Whee! I'll be mad again if I don't get home soon, but I want to play a little longer. What happens if I like, kick the ball at her? Oh, wrong way. Oh, nope. Hold on, line up, and... Dang. Ah, whatever. Oh, hello. That's necessary. No one else is here today. The park is ours. Hurrah! Sorry, but no one is allowed through here. Use the detour over there. Wind bomb. Seed. I don't know what those seeds do, but they're everywhere. Cold water stone. Righto. That's a puppy. Angora's mansion. Garden. I can't go in that door. I don't know why I'd need to. The gate's open, but... By direct orders from the council, no one is allowed to see Lord Gungora. Give up and go away. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. I just had to go down.
Whoop, sorry. Oh, look out. Sorry, miss.
Wait, let go! My throat! My throat! Damn!
Why are you following me?
You're Kai Marganar! I mean, Lord Gongora asked me to do it! It's the truth! I'm supposed to tell you to go to his manor. He has something important to tell you!
You are?
Jansen, messenger for Lord Gongora. At your service. Man, what an attitude. Jeez whiz.
And there's the comic relief of our story, probably. Like a tiny door here. Did I go in here already? Oh yeah, this is the bar. Alright, back to where I just was! Have you heard about this? A connection of mine in the council told me Councilman Gogora has been confined to his private estate. Could it be true? So the soldiers in front of his house aren't protecting him, but rather keeping him in there? 'Tis true indeed. I'm not entirely sure why they're doing that, but they're doing that. Apparently they know he's evil, because he's clearly evil. It's just weird to see game characters that notice when an evil character is like standing right in front of them. Yes, I trust you, Jafar, with your evil red and black robes, sneaky grin, and weirdly glowing staff. You're my only friend. Lord Tolton is currently visiting. Please wait a little longer. You just told me no one could visit!
House arrest is going too far. I have firmly opposed Roxian on this. Do not despair, Gongora.
Thank you, Your Majesty. It is much more than I could have asked. Your father would have been pleased.
I could never fill my father's shoes. And now that Ura is a republic, I am simply a citizen like everyone else. I am no longer Your Majesty.
I respect the royal blood that flows in your veins. It is only fitting that I offer the respect you're due.
Do not be foolish. People will think you're a dissident who wants to restore the monarchy.
I'm truly happy that you have come to see me. You've always been so kind.
You taught me the rudiments of magic. I cannot help but be kind to you in return. I cannot understand Roxian. I believe he intends to stop work on Grand Staff. It makes me angry, Gongora. Our entire nation has benefited from magic energy, yet he does not understand the significance of Grand Staff. If we can increase magic energy with Grand Staff, just think how much better our people's lives would be. We would no longer need soldiers. You have seen the future of Ura, and how Grand Staff can make it happen. Roxian's vision is too narrow for our nation to grow. I am sorry you had to witness that.
There is no need to apologize. I'm happy Your Highness understands. But even if they stop Grand Staff, we could develop a newer and far better magic engine.
Please let me know what you need, Gongora. I can help you.
I am unworthy, Your Highness.
Please, go in.
Alright, we're inside. I don't know if there's anything to find. Nope. Agora's Mansion, Magic Research Lab. There's a lot going on in here. Alright. That's that. Isn't there another door on the other side of this hallway? Yes, there is. The frame rate is very unstable. I don't remember it being that way. I did install it to the hard drive. Maybe that messes it up. I feel like it just improves the load times, if I remember correctly. Might have to look that up. Because I know a lot of games, if you... Well, for you kids out there, installing to the hard drive on the Xbox 360 was always optional. It would provide some, like... Usually it would cut down on load times. Occasionally it would improve frame rate. But some games, if you tried to do that, it would actually mess things up because the game is going, no, we're not supposed to be doing this. Oh.
That woman. How could she be an Ura without me knowing?
That was important. But as I was saying, there are some games if you try to install to the hard drive, it'll actually mess it up. Like the original Mass Effect is like that. If you install to the hard drive, it actually increases the load times. I think just because of the way the game is programmed. It like looks for it in the wrong place, or it's just not ready to do that instead of what it usually does. Most games it'll help though.
Good, you're here. I asked you here for only one reason.
Hold on.
What is it?
Oh no. Great, here he comes. Hey, whoa, hey, you are really short-tempered. Hey, I don't have a sword, okay? Easy.
Why are you here?
I told you, I'm just a messenger. I came to see if you really come or not, which you have, so that's good.
That's enough, Kaim. He's on our side.
Thanks. A little late, though.
We can use him. He's cunning and quick, and he has many connections. I want you to take him on your investigation of Grand Staff.
No way, sir.
You know, I thought he'd say that, my lord. His shoes, hello?
Look, this other immortal joining the investigation, she might be dangerous.
Why?
The woman was once a pirate. I don't know how it happened, but she's now a soldier for our army. Well, the past is the past, and I know little else about her. Take Jensen with you. He can help keep her in check. Despite what else he may be, he has a healthy respect for women.
So, you know, I heard she was a looker, if you catch my drift. I mean, you've seen her, right? Okay, be that way. You guys are way too serious.
Pirate. All right. Understood.
All right, then. I'll be there early. Oh, yeah, you can count on it.
Remember, Kaim, you're the only one I can trust. I can't leave here for a while. The Grand Staff is my life's work. So if something is wrong, I want you, with your immortal powers, to find out what it is Understood? You'll be briefed later. You should go now.
I'll be right behind you. Oh, he's gonna be fun to work with.
This is for your trouble.
Wow, nice. You know, my lord, I've been thinking, working with this guy, it's like playing with fire. I mean, did you see his eyes? I mean, that's creepy. I got a bad feeling about this whole thing. I mean, this little guarantee is not gonna be enough, I'm afraid, to keep an eye on him. You're gonna have to give me a little bit more, you know what I'm saying?
You're already under a magic contract. Don't get greedy.
Wow! Whoa, hey, okay, that's some serious mojo, buddy. Easy, easy.
Is your fee still unsatisfactory?
Okay, not funny. I'm not laughing, okay? I didn't stick my neck out for this, okay? Jeez, everyone's a pain in the ass. I'm taking a bath.
Okay. Moving on. Oh, we can go this way. Actually, there's a... I think I can get to that door. Oh, up this way. Whoa. Lieutenant Argonard, you have everything you need for your journey. You should prepare yourself well, so that it may better fulfill the expectations of Lord Gongora. Having you coming in and out of here could damage Lord Gongora's reputation. The Council won't look kindly on it. You won't be allowed to re-enter the mansion once you leave. Are you sure you want to leave? I feel like that's a sign that there's something in here that I want. There's a storeroom beyond the laboratory. Lord Gongora has instructed me to tell you that you may take whatever you need from there. Ahaha! Listen to the hints and the clues and your gut feeling. Oh, I can go this way. Okay. How did I not notice that before? Just not paying attention, I guess. Okay, let's see. Flare bomb. A lot of attack items. Berserker necklace. Hawkeye. Alright. Increase magical and physical attack during critical HP. Reveals the types and elements of enemies. I feel like that's something that I want. Just in general. So you keep the bruiser ring. Why did I equip that instead of the killer machine? Did I do that intentionally? Of course I want the killer machine. Who wouldn't want the killer machine? Alright. I won't worry about those. I think you can learn attack abilities from items. So once I have the analyze ability, we'll move on to the other ones. Unless we find something better. In which case we won't move on to the other ones. We'll use that. Okay. God dang it. Hit the button too fast. Leave.
Hey! I've been looking everywhere for you. I heard about the Grand Staff investigation. Looks like we both got the short end of the stick. It's not enough that we just keep surviving, eh? There's always something. So, what did you learn in the council?
Nothing to do with you.
Oh, really? Say, haven't we met somewhere before? Hmm? Ugh. Nothing to worry about if you can't remember. Neither can I.
You too, huh?
I can't recall a thing. All I know is that my name seems to be Seth Balmore. People say I used to be a pirate. Isn't it strange that both of us lost our memory and are immortal? Maybe we met a long time ago. I sort of get that feeling when I look at you. When we met before, were we enemies? Or allies? Or maybe even lovers? Looking forward to starting our journey tomorrow, Kaim Arganar.
Tomorrow?
You still haven't been contacted by the council? You set out for Grand Staff tomorrow morning. I thought you would have heard by now. Oh, and by the way, I'll be joining you on your little trip.
So you are going with me then?
Being late is strictly forbidden. Mwah.
I love that he just doesn't give a crap. Yeah, she's rushing, but fuck it. Just gonna walk. Alright, I know he set out tomorrow. Oh, wait. He said when I go to the inn that I would receive the orders. So if I go in the inn, that might be the trigger for the next story section. Welcome back. I received a message from the council earlier. You are to report to the Great Gate for your next mission. If you head to the station, you can either take the monorail or pick up a taxi to the Great Gate. Be careful out there. There is kind of a disappointing amount of story exposition, everything right up front. It's kind of just all over the place. Well, not all over the place, it's too focused is what it is, just a lot of it. I would like to be playing the game by now. I've definitely seen worse though.
It was announced today that parades planned for the upcoming Ura Council Transition Anniversary ceremony have been cancelled, and that the ceremony will now be held only within the royal residence. This is said to be out of consideration for the people who lost loved ones in the tragedy on the Wall Islands. The urban citizen that was recently reported missing
You know what? My dad works in a magic production factory. He's the boss of the whole place. It's not the boss of anything. I'm not the boss of anything, really. I'm glad she's proud of me, though. Everything I do for her. Uh-oh. Kaim recalls a memory that was locked deep within his heart. A dream has been revealed. Little liar. Everyone in the marketplace hates the little girl. Not yet 10 years old, and far from having outgrown the sweet innocence of childhood, she earns only open contempt from the grown-ups who have shops in the market. The reason is simple. She lies about everything. Hey, mister, I just saw a burglar go into your house. Look, lady, everything just fell off of your shelves. Hey, everybody, did you hear what the traveler said? Bandits are planning to attack this market. Even the most harmless white lies can be annoying if repeated often enough, and the shopkeepers have found themselves growing angry. You better watch out for her too, the lady greengrocer warns Kaim. Nobody here falls for her lies anymore, so she's always on the lookout for newcomers or strangers. Somebody like you would be a perfect target for her. She could be right. Kaim is new to the town. He arrived a few days ago and has just started working in the marketplace today. What do her parents do? Kaim asks while unloading a cart full of vegetables. The woman frowns and shakes her head with a sigh. She doesn't have any. They died? The mother did, at least. Maybe 4 or 5 years ago. She was a healthy young woman who never so much as caught a cold in her life. Then one day she collapsed, and that was it for her. How about the father? She sighs more deeply than before and says, he left to find the job in the city. The parents used to operate a variety store in the market, though the mother almost single-handedly took care of the actual buying and selling of the many goods they carried. As soon as she died, the shop's fortunes took a plunge, until it was eventually taken over by someone else. The father went off to the distant capital city in search of a good-paying job that would enable him to cover their debts. He promised to come back in 6 months, but he has been gone a whole year now. Letters used to arrive from him on occasion, care of his friend the tailor, but those, too, gave out about 6 months ago. I guess you could say it's sad for just a little girl to be waiting around for her father to come home, but still. The girl now sleeps in a corner of the communal storehouse run by the people of the marketplace. We all used to talk about taking care of her, to be stand-in parents for her until her father comes back. This is no surprise to Kaim. He knows from his own experience that all the people who work in the marketplace, not just this plump, kindly woman, are good-hearted and generous despite their limited means. Otherwise, they never would have hired a stranger like himself. But long before that first 6 months went by, we were all heartily sick of her. She was a sweet, simple girl while her mother was alive, but this experience has left her kind of twisted. All her sweetness is gone. Of course we all feel sorry for her, and we take our turns feeding her and dressing her in hand-me-downs, but the way she keeps telling lies to all the grown-ups, nobody really cares about her anymore. Why can't she see that? She must be lonely, don't you think? With a pained smile, the woman shrugs and says, "That's enough gabbing for one day. Work! Work!" And she goes back inside the shop. Kaim is sorting the vegetables he has unloaded in front of the shop when he hears a little voice behind him. "Hi, mister. You new here?" It's the girl. "Uh-huh. You're not from town, are you?" "No, I'm not." "Are you living upstairs while you work here?" "For a while, at least. That's what I'm hoping to do. I'll tell you a secret, okay?" "It's starting already." "Okay," Kaim says without pausing in his work. "There's a ghost in this marketplace. The people here don't tell anybody about it because it's bad for business, but it's really here. I see it all the time." "Really?" Kaim responds with feigned surprise. He decides to play along with her rather than scold her for lying. In this endlessly long life of his, he has encountered any number of children who have lost their parents or been abandoned by them. The sadness and loneliness of children who have been cast into the wide world alone are exactly what Kaim feels himself as he continues to wander through the infinite flow of time. "What kind of ghost?" "A woman. And I know who she is. It's the ghost of a mother who lost her child," she says. "Her little girl, her only child, died in an epidemic. Overcome with grief, the mother chose to die, and now her ghost appears in the market every night, searching for her daughter." "The poor mother! She killed herself so she could be with her daughter. but she can't find her in the other world either. So she keeps looking for her here and calling out, "Where are you? Hurry and come with Mommy to the other world." The girl tells her story with deadly seriousness. "Don't you think it's sad?" she asks Kaim. She actually has tears in her eyes, which is precisely why Kaim knows she's lying. Even if he had not been warned by the woman, he would know this was a lie based on what she told him about the girl's background. Kaim carefully arranges bunches of well-ripened grapes in a display crate and asks the girl, "Why do you think the mother can't find her daughter?" "What?" the girl asks him with a dazed stare. "Well," he explains, "the girl is not in the other world, and she's not wandering around in this world. So where is she?" Kaim does not mean this to be a cross-examination. He simply feels that someone who lies out of sorrow can have a far easier time of it by recognizing the lie for what it is. The loneliness of a girl who has lost her mother and been abandoned by her father consists not in telling one little lie, but in having to keep on lying. Now that you mention it, that's a good point, the girl says, smiling calmly. "Really, where did the girl go?" Kaim momentarily considers pointing at the girl as if to say, "Right here." But before he can do so, she continues, "This is the first time anybody has ever asked me that. You're kind of different." "I wonder." "No, you are. You are different," the girl insists. "I think we can be friends." Her smile deepens. Kaim smiles back at her, saying nothing. Just then, they hear the lady greengrocer coming from the back of the shop, and the girl dashes away. Just before she disappears around a corner into the alleyway, the girl gives Kaim a little wave as if to say, "See you soon!" For the first time, the face of the girl with the all-too-grown-up speaking style shows a hint of childishness befitting her years. The girl begins coming to see Kaim at the shop several times a day when the lady grocer is not around. She tells him one lie after another. "I baked cookies with my mother last night. I wanted to give you some, but they were so good I ate them all. Bandits kidnapped me when I was a little baby, but my father came to save me and beat up all the bandits, so I didn't get killed. My house? It's a big, white one at the foot of the mountain. You're new here, so you probably don't know it. It's the biggest house in town. You don't have a family? You're all alone? Poor Kaim. I wish I could share some of my happiness with you." All her lies are born of sorrow. Sad, lonely lies she could never tell to marketplace people who know her background. At the end of every chat with Kaim, as she is leaving, the girl holds her finger to her lips and says, "This is just our little secret. Don't tell the lady grocer." Of course, Kaim says nothing to anyone. If he happens to find himself in a situation where the market people are speaking ill of the girl, he quietly slips away. Lies and disparagements are funny things. They don't take shape because someone tells them, but rather because someone listens to and voices agreement with them. A truly isolated individual can never speak ill of anyone. The same can be said regarding lies. Because she has someone to tell her lies to, the girl need not fall into the abyss of true isolation. To protect her small, sad share of happiness, Kaim plays the role of her listener, raising no objections. One day, when the girl comes to see Kaim, she takes special care not to be noticed by the lady grocer or by the owners of neighboring shops. "Tell me, mister, are you planning to stay here a long, long time?" "No, I'm not," Kaim says, continuing to unload the vegetables and fruit. "You'll be leaving when you save up enough money?" "Probably." "But you don't have enough yet?" "I'm getting there," he says, turning a strained smile on the girl. This is a white lie of his own. He already has enough money to support himself on the road. Nor has he taken his current live-in job because he needs money so badly. He is here because he has not found the destination he wants to travel to. A journey without a destination is an endless journey. Wise men say that you need dreams and goals in life. But dreams to accomplish and goals to realize shine as guideposts in life precisely because life is finite. So then, what should be the dreams and goals of one who has been burdened with life that has no end? Kind is not a journey to be hurried. Nor is it one that can be hurried. Perhaps drifting day after day with no destination could not even be called a journey. If I were you, says the girl, I would get out of this marketplace as soon as I had saved up enough for 2 or 3 days of traveling. Kaim responds to her with a silent, pained smile. What would be the look on the girl's face if Kaim were to tell her, I'm staying here for you? I am finding the meaning of my life for now and providing you with a listener for your lies. The moment these words come to mind, words he could never actually speak to her, the girl looks around furtively and says in a near whisper, If you want to get out of here soon, I know a good way you can do it. A good way? Sneak into the tailor's and steal his money. There's a little pot in the cabinet at the back of the shop. It's full of money. Are you telling me to steal it? Yes. She looks straight at Kaim without the slightest show of doubt in her eyes. In all seriousness, she goes on to explain. That tailor deserves to have his place robbed. The money in the pot, she says, is tainted. I know this girl, a good friend of mine, she says, and it's so sad about her. Her mother died, and her father went off to work in the capital, and she's all alone. Her father was supposed to come and get her after 6 months, but she hasn't heard a thing from him. Yet another lie, born of sorrow. Kaim calmly asks, Is there some connection between your friend and the tailor? Of course, she says. A close connection. What's really happening is the father was sending her money every month the way he was supposed to help make her life in the town a little easier. And he kept writing to her. He wanted to tell her he found a good job in the city, and she should come to live with him right away. He's too busy to come for her, so she should come to him. And he sent her money for the trip, but none of the letters or the money ever reached the girl. And why do you think that is? Before Kaim can answer, the girl says, The mistake he made was to send the letters and money care of the tailor. He's been keeping all the money for himself. Kaim looks away from the girl. In order to prop up one sad lie, the girl has piled on a still sadder one. A lie that can hurt another person. This is the saddest thing of all. The lock on the tailor's back door would be really easy to break, the girl adds. And she gallops away without waiting for Kaim's reply. The girl comes running into the grocery store the next morning, shouting for the owner. She says directly to the woman, not to Kaim. Burglars broke into the tailor's shop last night. She says she saw a number of burglars sneaking in late that night after the marketplace emptied out. My oh my, says the woman with a forced smile. That must have been just terrible. She's obviously not taking the girl seriously. But it's true though, I really saw them. Look, little girl, I've had just about all I can take from you. You're such a little liar. It scares me to death to think about you growing up to be a burglar or a con artist or something. I'm busy trying to open my shop now. Do you mind? Try it on somebody else. She's hardly through speaking when someone outside shouts, Help! Somebody come! The tailor is standing in the street looking horrified and screaming at the top of his lungs. But burglars! They took all of my money! The little girl slips away as the tailor comes in. The marketplace is in uproar. The girl was not lying. That much is certain. But, all too accustomed to her lies, people now suggest the possibility of another kind of lie. Maybe she did it. What do you think? And so it begins. I think you may be right. Talk about play acting. I wouldn't put it past her. Let's go find her. We'll make her tell, even if we have to get a little rough with her. No one objects to this suggestion. Some run off to the storehouse. Another starts searching the marketplace. Can't find her anywhere. The storehouse is empty. She ran away with the money. As the searchers return with their reports and speculation, Kaim finally understands everything. After all her sad lies, the girl has left behind one final truth. She couldn't have gotten very far. Yeah, we can still catch her. The little thief. Wait until I get my hands on her. The men rage, and the women fan the flames. Good, give her what she deserves. We were so nice to her, and now look how she treats us. We can't let her get away with it. A dozen men start to run after her, but Kaim stands in the road, blocking their way. Hey, move it! The men are after blood, but Kaim knows if he felt like it. he could knock them all down and they wouldn't be able to lay a finger on him. Instead, he relaxes his powerful stance and throws the leather coin pouch on the ground in front of the men. The stolen money is in there, he says. What? Sorry, I stole it. A confused stir quickly turns into angry shouts. Kaim raises his hands to show he will not resist. Do what you like with me. I'm ready. The lady grocer breaks through the wall of men, shouting at him. How could you do this, Kaim? I wanted the money. That's all. And you're not just saying this to protect the girl? The woman's intuition is too sharp. Forcing a smile, Kaim turns to the tailor and says, It was in the pot in the cabinet, right? The man nods energetically. It's true, he must have done it. I had the money in a pot. He's the thief. The money wasn't the only thing in the pot, though, was it? What are you saying? You had some letters in there, too. Letters from the girl's father. That's a lie! Don't be crazy! It's true, though. No, there couldn't have been any letters. I threw them all... The tailor claps his hand over his mouth. But it is too late. The lady grocer glares at him. What's this all about? She demands. No. I mean, you'd better tell us everything. The people's angry glances turn from Kaim to the tailor. Some days later, 2 letters arrive from the girl addressed to the lady at the grocery store and the nice man upstairs. Kaim's letter says the girl managed to find her father in the capital. He has no way of knowing if this is true or not. It is hard to imagine a little girl finding her father in the big city so easily without knowing his address or workplace. Still, he decides to believe it. When the girl's letter says, I am happy now. Human beings are the only animals that lie. Lies to deceive people, lies to benefit oneself, and lies to protect one's own heart from the threat of crushing loneliness and sorrow. If there were no lies in this world, much strife and misunderstanding would surely disappear. On the other hand, perhaps it is because this world is a mixture of truth and lies that people have learned how to believe. When he is through reading his letter, Kaim turns to the woman. Concentrating on her own letter, she shyly raises her head when she senses Kaim looking at her. I give up, she declares. Listen to this. I am so grateful to you and the others in the marketplace for all you have done for me. I will never forget you as long as I live. A liar to the bitter end, that girl, she says, smiling through her tears. The end. God, I love those! Ugh, they give me tingles. That's what I should do. I should just make videos of just me reading those. That is so much fun. I love those. Engraved ring. What does that do? A ring lost by someone. Probably a side quest around here somewhere. Monorail is not in operation at this time. Thank you for riding the monorail today. We'll be departing for the Great Gate shortly. Nope. Not right now. There's gotta be someone who wants the ring. You? You can see the council hall over there across the monorail. That's the nerve center of Ura's government. Okay. Someone downstairs, probably? I saw a kick command. I don't know who it is, but someone keeps throwing trash into the vase. It'd be nice if there was someone else who could pick it out, too. Like how his subtitle is Complaining Man. Welcome. This is where you go if you need directions or have any questions about how to use the monorail system. You also handle PA system announcements, monorail status reports, and lost and found services here. Let me know if you need anything. Oh. What? Yeah, lost and found. I believe we just had someone inquire about this earlier. The ring was a gift from the owner's fiancée. He was a young soldier, and he was quite distraught. I'm sure this would make him very happy. I was asked to present a certain item to whoever brought the ring here, so please, take this. Okay. Not bad. I didn't expect that, but that works for me. Alright. Oh, dang it. Dang it! There. This battle has turned into our worst nightmare. Everyone was killed regardless of which side they were on. War. War never changes. Great gate inside the tower. Oh. This is where I'm supposed to be going, right? Or am I supposed to go to the end first? I have a soldier telling me he lost his helmet. Where the heck could it be? He said he dropped it through the gap while going up the lift. When he went to fetch it, it was gone. Yeah, I feel like I'm here too early. Like, they said I was supposed to be leaving tomorrow? Everyone's saying the same things they did last time. How should I go about this? Cargo lift is a tricky little thing. Hey, you there. Do you know how to use this thing? You can't get up there without going on the lifts, but it's pretty easy to screw up if you aren't careful. Plus, there's a junk in there, too. But I gotta get these lifts moving, though. What's it do? Okay. Ah, you'll give me the hand? What a relief. Hold on, let me explain how this thing works. You use these 3 levers to work the lifts. Each lift can stop at the top, middle, or bottom. We need to get all 3 of them to the bottom here. The tricky part is that pulling one lever moves 2 lifts at once. What's worse, each lift goes up and down its own particular pattern. This is the worst built place in the history of everywhere. Like, who would design a system this way? Also, you can move the lifts only a set number of times. After 6 movements, it'll automatically reset to its default position. So you can't screw it up too badly at the very least. Go ahead and give it a shot. She'll figure it out soon enough. Okay, we need all of them to go to the bottom, so let's see what A does. That was not helpful. B. C. Oh. That wasn't good. Oops, that didn't work out. Hit the 6 move limit. Okay, sure. A. Okay, I do not want to hit B ever, I think. Oh, no! Huh. Okay, C. Alright, I think that did it. Wow, impressive. You're pretty good at controlling this thing. What do you think about working here full time, starting today? Anyway, I can finally clear out all the junk up there. If you see anything you want, just take it. Think of my thanks for your helping moving this thing. Okay, I guess I can go up now. Who builds these buildings this way? Like, seriously. That's the worst designed control panel I've ever seen in my life. I mean, I don't think I'm supposed to be here, but at least I'm going to get something for it. Better be worth it. Platinum Gauntlet. Maybe? Covers HP when defend is used. Okay. I can get behind that. Where exactly am I? I guess I'm supposed to go to the inn? Perhaps? Wait for tomorrow to head out? Someone in my unit reckons a lone soldier survived the tragedy at the Highlands of Wall. But I can't believe anyone made it out of that alive. I mean, hi. Hi. Not to depart. Yes. Kind of weird that it defaults to no. I wouldn't have come over here if the answer was no. I was kind of interested in what that PA was actually saying. Someone went missing and got found again? Is that relevant to me somehow? Stupid dog. Alright, let's try resting at the inn. She said we were heading out tomorrow, so that might be what we're supposed to do. Welcome to my inn. Please take your time to relax and rest yourselves here. Oh, another one? 1,000 years of dreams. Wow, I'm missing a lot. Awaken. So you can just have the 1,000 years dreams. That's cool. Waste of money, but that's cool. I expected no less from the capital of Ura. Everything's so big, and check out all the magic engines. I haven't been back to the city for many years. The magic engines are new, but these stone buildings and roads haven't changed at all. Okay, so I am supposed to go to the magic gate? I was just there and nothing was there. Oh my, you look worn out. There's an inn over there. Go get yourself some rest in a proper bed. Things were good when old King Zypha was king. Old King Zypha was king? That's not redundant at all. Sorry. There's been something wrong with this country since it became a republic. This is the main street in the city of Ura. You can take care of your shopping along with anything else you might need here. The same magic energy brought about the tragedy on the Highlands. That really worries me. The Sea of Baus has always been dangerous, and now it's infested with monsters thanks to the increase in magic energy. Alright, where do I find... Yeah, they said I'm supposed to go to the gate. Hey, can I tell you a secret? There wasn't any magic when my grandpa was a kid. The magic industrial revolution has made life easier, sure, but it's also had a massive effect on nature. Are you sure you should just be hanging out around here? The council has given you your orders, right? You'd head to the Great Gate and take the monorail or a taxi from the station to get there. I was just there! Oh wait, taxi from the station? Can I... Is this a taxi? Council Chairman Roxian is one sharp man. He's been holding the reins ever since Ura became a republic 12 years ago. It's been a while since we changed from monarchy to a republic, and I think it's made a big difference. Things are easier now. Then your king sucked. I do find it funny that what's-his-name, Gongora, is kissing the ass of a monarch who has no actual power. Like the world's worst evil vizier. My lord, you must pass this law. I told you, I don't have the power to make laws anymore. But we need to make it legal for cats to scratch themselves. That's already legal, you idiot. But we need to make new laws. I can't make new laws! The guy circling like a cat. Find his comfort zone. Okay. Monorail is not in operation at this time. This isn't how... Okay, maybe I am supposed to. Oh, don't thank me for riding a monorail I didn't get to ride, you asshole. Okay, so I guess I was going the right way? Yes. Everyone keeps telling me to go to the Great Gate, so I guess I'm going to the Great Gate. Okay. We are back here again. I don't see anything to do up here. Wait, there's an exit down here. How did I not notice the door? I totally missed that last time I was here. Oh. That's the kind of thing I kick myself for.
Why aren't we leaving? We should have already been gone by now.
I'm waiting for somebody.
What? Who?
There's somebody else on the team.
Huh? I haven't heard about that.
I have.
What the? This is the other guy?
Yeah.
Whoa, baby. What a... I can't believe my luck.
He reeks of booze.
Why are you late?
Can't you tell? A man's got to do certain things before leaving on a mission like this, and I know what I had to do.
Jerk.
Thank you, my lovely. Do or die Johnson is now off to meet certain death.
Miss you. Oh, Jensen, come back to us. We still have that
Oh,
bottle
that is
for you.
so sweet. I know. Oh, don't say that. That's so nice. Hey, oh, you know, girls, I'm already missing you. Hey, can I have just 15 more minutes? I need 15 for her, and her. That's 45 minutes. That's all I'm asking.
Like we would wait for you, you worthless drunk.
That hurt. That's
You
not very
poor
nice.
things.
I think I
You
was
know
very
what?
good.
You're free to go.
Hey,
Thanks
oh.
for bringing him to us.
Ah.
Well, thank you. You're such a doll. You come and play with us next time, honey. More than
Hey,
that.
don't touch me. Get out of here. Shoot!
Oh, that's not very nice. Okay, bye-bye, girls. Don't cry. I'll be back. Don't worry. Okay. Bye again.
Great. Just what we need. More useless baggage.
Hey, that's not nice. I ain't gonna come in real handy. You know, you can count on it. Oh, hey.
Who's counting on
What are you-
what?
Ow. Hey. Man, you are so angry. What is your problem? Hey, you ready?
Mankind does not give a fuck. Sure, it's been a long time. Mortals like Jansen learn new skills by raising up their level, but immortals don't acquire new skills by leveling up. Immortals can learn skills from mortals using Skill Link. Configure Skill Link from the Skill menu. By selecting a mortal, all the skills learned will be displayed. Select the skill you want to learn and a link will be established. To learn a skill, you must fill the SP gauge. SP can be gained in battle. An immortal using Skill Link with a mortal can only earn SP toward the linked skill if they are both in the formation. After using the Skill Link, don't forget to set the battle formation. Skills can also be learned from accessories. Some accessories grant the user the effects of a skill simply by equipping them. The skills learned from immortals will not be effective until you assign them in skill slots. Oh. Immortals can use the skills assigned in the skill slots. Don't forget to assign the skills you want to use in here. That's very complicated. Okay. Skill. I guess time. Alright, he's learning that, which is good. I want that. Skill Link. Jansen. Steel is never really useful. Let's do steel anyway. You never know. I might get something for it at some point. Can I link the same mortal to two immortals? That's the question. Yes. Okay. You want white magic. White magic is key. You also want an accessory. Oh, she could take the Bruiser Ring and Platinum Gauntlet. Now, what the heck is he good for here? Well, I mean, you can't learn it, but you can use it. Okay. I don't have any skills currently to set. I think we're good. This gate is for vehicles only. People on foot will have to take the monorail to the station up above. And if you say so, dude. Oh. I thought there was a cutscene starting there. Oh, kind of is. Well, this is quite rare. Only if the travelers in a place like this. If you're going on a journey, then you've sure lucked out running into me. I've just got some new wares in stock, so take a look at what I have to offer. Beyond the Great Gate is a dangerous region infested with monsters. You'd best be prepared if you're traveling through there. From equipment to medicine, I've got everything you need. Alright. There's no equipment. Oh, there's some equipment. Bracelet that enhances your thieving ability. The Berserker's Necklace that gushes with power in times of need. Oh, those things. Again, stealing is... I want stealing to know that stealing is useful before I get something like that. I run a small and humble shop in the city of Ura. If you're in need of medicine or such, pay me a visit. I think you'll be quite happy with what you'll find. Damn, that's some good music. Epsilon Mountains.
Quick, easy, Bug. I just gotta follow him. This is like a death march. Hey, we gotta get through that? There's no road.
Pull yourself together. If this is all it takes to wear you out, we're in trouble.
Yeah, well, I don't wear out in bed.
Once we get through here, there's the Ypsilon Range. Those mountains are steep and rugged. The weather is unpredictable. And since the ground is unstable, we have to be on the lookout for rock slides, too. Of course, I expect to see you take a tumble into the canyon before we see any rocks doing it.
Yeah, funny. You know, Lord Gongora was saying you have a problem with your memory, right? I mean, you sure know these mountains well enough. And of course, you know you shave your legs every day and you pluck your eyebrows. And you owe me money, so I'm confused. You sure you really don't remember?
My body remembers.
What?
There was a time when I used to rush through here. I was a pirate, and supposedly I also went through these mountains. But I just don't know what the truth is. I don't have any answers.
Huh. Well, what about you? Did anyone tell you what you once were?
No.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Well, since you're so upbeat and happy, I doubt if anyone will remember you.
That's fine with me.
Oh?
My body also remembers.
How so?
Just that it was painful. If I happen to remember, and my past didn't amount to much, then I think it's probably better to have never remembered.
Oh yeah, that's smart.
Kaim, there's no need to rush it. Your memories will come back gradually. And they're not all bad.
What? No breaks?
You just had one.
Yeah, how about some water? A little fruit? How about a foot massage? My feet don't stink. Kaim, you up for that? Hello?
Okay. Oop. Ram? Hey! Money grows on trees in this world. Who would have known? Alright. I think I'm gonna take a break for a while. Later.